Welcome back, everyone. As promised, we have with us Doc Pritchett, and he's going to be telling us some of the initiatives that are going on. Hi, Doc.
Hi, how are you doing?
Fantastic. Good to see you.
This evening.
Glad to have you as always.
Great.
Hey, man, springtime, right?
Absolutely.
I had to sit up on that one.
I know, so did I.
That was a compliment. It felt good. Thank you, Doc. You look great too.
Oh, thank you so much. Happy to be with you this evening.
How was your day? How was your weekend going?
It's going well. We had a Men's Day today at St. John's Church. We had the pancake breakfast yesterday. Had about 65 people there.
Wow.
Did very well. We had a nice time. And then right after that, we went in and we had prayer. And we had a preacher of the hour. It was just wonderful.
You know, that's one thing I really do like about you, Doc, is, you know, you have a spiritual side. And a lot, yeah, you're welcome. But a lot of people who are involved in so many things, it's easy for us to sometimes forget and run under our own power.
Yes.
And you seem like you up on it.
Yeah, well, my wife keeps me up on it. Juanita is the one. It's really, and I really love studying the Word.
Yeah.
I really do. But she is just so inspirational in doing that.
Right.
So I try to, I'm not as good as she is in terms of, you know, quoting the Bible, but
right.
Learning the Word is important.
Sure. And, you know, the education piece that you are always involved in, and then you have your spiritual life.
Yes.
And I know that, you know, sometimes things overlap, and you marry the two together, right?
Yes.
Because, you know, you had the one program that you've done for a long time, working with Parks and Recreation.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What is it, the PSAT?
Yeah.
The SAT, yeah.
SAT. Mm-hmm.
And now I understand that that's moving into...
we're going to start Wednesday, Reverend Hall. My wife has responded to a phone call from him.
Right.
And he has 17 students, and we're going to start with them on this Wednesday from 6 to 8. We're going to do probably a 4-week program, and all the books have been ordered.
Right.
And we're going to start with the same 3 teachers that we had in the fall. So we're going to do the same program, and we're expecting some great things again.
Right.
We have 3 great teachers, and they all been, you know, anxious to get started again.
Right, because that was what, Mr. Warren?
Yes.
Miss
Dee
Cooper.
Powell.
Oh, and
Karen Cooper.
Karen
and Dee
Cooper.
Powell.
Right there, you
Yes.
go. Yeah, the dream team. I call it.
That's exactly.
We
right.
had Warren here when we were doing the gymnasium.
Yes, we did.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw him earlier today on the program, and he did a very good job as well.
I thought he did too.
Yeah, I called you up. I was like, hey, man, our man is on.
Yes.
So
it's absolutely wonderful.
Doc, where are the students from?
Actually, I'm not sure what schools they attend. I would think that they're probably from the Colonial School District. More importantly, these are youngsters in his basketball league. And so we're trying to figure out a way we could do it at his church, but as far as doing the math piece, that would have been a problem for us.
Yeah.
But I would imagine they're from the Colonial School District.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So it's going to, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you go.
It's going to be 4 weeks, free of
Yes.
charge for these students.
Correct.
Now, when you did this SAT preparation course the last time, I'm sure that you and Mrs. Pritchett follow up with the students, or even more likely is that they contact you.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh, it's going very well. You know, I'm telling you, the letters that we receive are just outstanding.
Yeah.
And the young people are, you know, doing very well.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, one young man is still being tutored by Teron Warren, and also another young man that was on your show, Mr. Lockett.
Yes.
Because the parent wanted them to continue to work with them.
Right.
And Karen Cooper has also reached out to several youngsters. You know, they have to do a project throughout the year, writing project, and she's been working with some young people, and we're doing that too. So we're keeping in touch with them.
Yeah.
And I just think that I have to get the emails to you. It just really
absolutely
makes you feel good for parents to say thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
And can't wait to get started again. So I think we've really kind of opened up some doors, opened up some eyes in terms of what we're trying to do.
Absolutely.
So we're pleased with that. That's a very good question.
And you know, Doc's his students are spread out all over the place. You had a student to send you an email from Chicago.
Yes.
Remember that? You was telling me about that?
Yes,
One of your Bancroft students?
Yes, yeah. So it was really nice.
Yeah.
He read the article about what we were doing.
Yeah.
She's a school teacher, matter of fact.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're doing that.
Yeah.
And we're really trying to do a lot of things. I'm excited about our program for next week.
Oh, yes.
Angela Mason, who is actually in an astronaut program, and she does the coordination for helping to design the ships. And very strong in math and science.
Obviously.
Former Bancroft student.
Former Bancroft.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and we in fact received her bio.
Yeah.
And the interesting thing about that is that we're going to have AI middle school youngsters to be here to sit down and dialogue with her. And we probably have a question and answer type program.
Yes.
And then John Dickinson High School, Boys and Girls Club on Route 40 with Robbie Johnson. And I'm going to make sure that those young people have an opportunity to really sit down and talk with her.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to be a scientist? And what caused you to go in that direction? Now, the good part about it is I think Edison had her to come and speak.
Okay.
But she was kind of concerned because Delaware wasn't reaching out to her, so all of her time has been in Virginia
Yep.
and the D.C. School systems.
Yeah.
And I thought that was kind of interesting that she wants to do
Right.
things in the schools in the city of Wilmington and all over Newcastle County. So this is one of the things I mentioned to Mike. And we're giving her an opportunity to reach back and do something for the community because she grew up on the east side of Wilmington.
Right.
Attended Bancroft, played basketball for Howard High, did very well.
Yeah.
And then she ended up going to Hampton University.
Right.
She did very well there as well.
See.
So,
Yeah, because when you first mentioned her to me, and you told me the background and what was her motivation.
yes.
I thought that was just powerful. Having someone who very well, if she chose, could, just be selfish about it and go where she's getting the support. But no, her heart is at home.
Yes. You're absolutely right.
And I think that, having a program like On the Road with Doc Pritchett that's going to, welcome her and share her because she wants to give back.
Right.
Yes.
We need that. We need that.
I appreciate those comments, but more importantly, I know that you and Shaana have been there for me, and I know that Shana's mind is probably going all different directions, thinking of things that, I'd like to know more about this young lady. So,
Well, the thing is, I remember, and this is such a vague memory, but I remember having some type of field trip or something to a space or aeronautic place when I was little, and it was one of those things where you win a contest and it was intense training for a 12-year-old or whatever.
Okay.
Wow.
And the thing is, like, when you're that young, it doesn't enter your mind, or rarely does it enter your mind that I could be an astronaut. And so once a child is introduced in person to someone like that, you have no idea what type of seed that's going to plant, first of all, and then to be able to reach out and touch someone and say, what is the first thing I need to do?